Ooh, stabbers. I have no desire to wait for the lordling to emerge from his puddle of self-pity. I have important matters to attend to in Ishgard. I'm assuming it's the Foundation. Yeah. How we doing? You are expected, sir. Pray proceed. Word of the demonstration and its resolution outstripped you, old. Every man, woman, and child of Ishgard has heard the tale. It is rumored that my youngest lack of judgment was to blame. Of course, such stories are prone to exaggeration. What exactly came to pass? Ingrid? Stuff happened. See, so that is the truth of it. Regardless of his intent, the result was undeniable. He has furthered the cause of these misguided few who cannot let go of the past. In an instant, the delicate peace where we were poised to forge is once more beyond us. To dwell so deeply on the war and vengeance it begets, only for that too to be taken away, is it any wonder that they were left bereft? For what was this sacrifice? Have we not to show for our suffering? I thought peace was a sufficient salve, but mayhap I was mistaken. We are warriors, Lord Edmund, and ours is a nation built upon centuries of warfare. Right or wrong, this is who we are, and we deny it at our peril. Hold on to the past without being beholden to it. We must needs find a way to honor the sacrifice of our forefathers without glorifying their excesses. Difficult path, to be sure. We dare not deny it the scars which mar our nation's soul, lest we split our delusioned souls to retrace them. But, as you say, we are not to revel in the past glories either, for they are tainted all. Clear, unambiguous enemy and an undeniably righteous cause. 'Tis a bitter reflection, but lies though they were, they did long serve to unite us. No truth will ever serve as well, I fear. Yet we are not without options. At our last meeting, a proposal was tabled by the other members of the Eorzean Alliance for joint military exercises to strengthen ties between our nations and test our readiness to meet with a common threat. I had thought to delay these exercises until after the peace conference, but mayhap a grand melee would be just the thing to lift our beleaguered spirits. Better still, an occasion for the Temple Knights and the Watch to take the field as allies, a unified Ishgardian force filled with men and women from all walks of life, which would stand against the coalition of the allied nation's finest. Hosted by Ishgard in the shadow of the gates of judgment, a victory under such circumstances would serve as a reaffirmation, nay, a declaration to all and sundry that we are as strong and united as ever. Such a victory would do much to fan the flames of patriotism, it's true. But if we should be defeated, though Even to hold our own against the cream of the three nations might be presented as a triumph. Very well, you may count on my support, for what little it is worth. However, I have a request. I would have my son Amanalain take part in the grand melee. By his deeds he has brought shame upon Ishgard, and so by his deeds I would have him bring our nation honor. Do you wish, my lord? That is his desire, then it shall be so. Now then, we have no time to lose. Old, would you be so kind as to deliver my instructions to Lucia? I shall write to the Alliance leaders at once and begin making arrangements for the grand melee. Should you chance to see my son, pray inform him of his duty. If he has not already returned, he will soon enough, making every effort to avoid me. Sounds like a good time. So that is their solution, a grand melee to unite the people. What part would they have you play in this affair, I wonder? You whom they have taken into their confidence, upon whom they have come so heavily to rely. Will you oblige them? When the proposition is made, will you stand for Ishgard once more? And a bit much, isn't it? You say that, and yet here you are. Here we are. This, after all, the life we chose. In any event, let's not forget that the Ascians sought to profit from this war. Put an end to it is to put an end to their plot. And that, my friend, is ever a worthy cause. So for their grand melee of his, Sir Amaric wishes to field a force comprising both of his temple knights and Hilda's watch, yeah? I can only imagine what she will have to say about that. In fact, curiosity compels me to go see for myself. Okay. Yep. Well, Matt Old, have you spoken with Sir Amaric? Yeah, we're gonna beat some people up. He's aware of the Alliance's request, so Sir Amaric would turn these exercises into a spectacle for the masses. It's not that I doubt the efficacy of such a plan. Indeed, I know its effectiveness all too well, having witnessed it firsthand. Nevertheless, he has not once given me reason to doubt his intentions, and these are desperate times indeed. I will select knights for the event forthwith. As for the watch, I'll go talk to Hilda. Did he now? How considerate of Master Thancred to seek out our young watch commander of his own volition. Alas, he acted prematurely. Pray deliver this list of watch candidates to Hilda. I would have her best men, not her most dispensable. You gonna be down in the broom? Ready? Ingrid's been telling me all about Sir Amaric's grand soiree. Seems we're expected to join in. It's nice of him to invite us and all, but I hope he knows what he's doing. Because we ain't dressing up to dance with professional bleeding soldiers. Well, seems the first commander's gone and handpicked her guests. Can't say I disagree with her choices, though. She's got a good eye. Will you be fighting too? Reckon it'd inspire the lads if you were. Might take their minds off of getting their hides tanned and all. Think about it, eh? I hate to ask, but you haven't seen our favorite lordling, have you? Thought not. On the assumption that he is not to be found in his father's loving embrace, I suggest we split up and look for him. We'll search the foundation and you the pillars. are the pillars? Never remember. Hey, he's in his usual spot. No Honoroi, though. Sorry, Onawa. I carried Onawa to the manor. The best Kyurgens are tending to him as we speak. He is yet to wake, but surely he will. The father has volunteered me for this grand melee of theirs. My beloved family, always making decisions for me. Gonna do it. Boy. No, it's not like that. It's just, well, you wouldn't understand. How could you? You're free to be the man you want to be, whereas I'm the son of House Fortoms, don't you see? My future was determined before I was born. What I could and could not do? Right or wrong, that was the way of it. Until the old order began to crumble, now we wander amidst the rubble, searching for purpose, for a place. All around me, brave men and women rise to the occasion with faith and conviction. They dedicate themselves to their causes, but not I. I was terrified of making the wrong choice, which is why I led better men to make them for me. Do this, do that, take this duty, guard this conference. Suppose I had convinced myself I was above it, till your friend showed me otherwise. I saw Onawa, started to scream. I wanted somebody to blame, but in the end, it was only me. Only me. You see, I cannot meekly bow my head and accept Father's command. Such cowardice is what brought me to this point. I'll go to Sir Amaric and I will make my own decision. It'd be hard to make that look like your own decision when your dad was like, do this thing, and you're like, you can't tell me what to do. I'm gonna do that thing. Lord Commander is not to be disturbed. May I ask what matters demands his personal attention? Do you know who I am? See, very well, you may enter. Right.
Lord Commander, if I may, I wish to speak with you before the Grand Melee.
Proceed.
How do you do it, my lord? How do you lead with such certainty, when so many of our countrymen will not hear of peace with the Dravanians? Some of them hate you almost as much as the dragons themselves. They decry you as a patricide in the streets. They even tried to kill you, for God's sakes. Yet still you march on, undaunted, where no archbishop dared to tread. What is your secret? Where do you find the strength?
For centuries, our nation has been punished for the sins of our forefathers. If our punishment is to end, I believe we must right the wrongs of antiquity and move forward as a nation united. Needless to say, my father did not share this opinion. He did not believe the people strong enough to bring about their own deliverance, trusting only in himself. Tyranny seemed to him the only solution. But I have faith in the people, Lord Amanalain. I have faith that they will weather this storm and overcome every trial we set before them. Many have fought and died to see this blight upon our nation's history cleansed, and I would not let their sacrifices be in vain. though we invite reprisals. The risk is worth the reward.
I want to believe. I do. Lord Commander, through my careless orders, a pall has been cast over these proceedings, and I beg the opportunity to make amends. I, Emmanuel de Forton, do hereby request leave to take part in the Grand Melee.
Who am I to deny such a heartfelt plea? We would be honored to have you join the fray, my lord.
You'll take charge of the Ishgardian forces.
For all my other responsibilities, I am still Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, and I would not soon yield this duty to another.
The esteemed Sir Emeric leading the Temple Knights and the Watch into battle along with my youngest. I could wish for no more.
Then you wish for too little, my lord. There is another who might yet join the fray. An indispensable ally to whom we owe much and more.
Tancred?
An adventurer beholden to none who nevertheless chose to champion our cause, who has shared in our suffering and in our glory.
Definitely
A
Tancred.
warrior without equal, who I am privileged to call a friend. There is no one I would rather have fighting by my side. I ask this in full knowledge of your obligations, and will not think less of you should you refuse. But if your conscience will allow it, might you oblige me, my friend, one more time?
Think. Yeah.
Together we shall give the people a spectacle for the ages, a celebration to mark the dawning of a new era.
Just because I'm a healer, isn't it? Gods help me, I think I might be in love. I dare say it might be cheating too. Your mere presence is enough to turn the tide of most battles. Do you see the way his eyes lit up when you nodded? 'Twas the look of boundless relief and joy. One would think a politician more practiced at concealing his emotion. Still, his honesty does him credit. For a moment, I was fair inspired to pledge myself to the cause. But that would be improper. This is their fight, and yours, not mine. Give me the stabbers.